Good day everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we are making a simple LED flasher circuit using basic components. Just going to go through the part list quickly. We are using a 25 volt 470 microfarad capacitor. I salvaged this one out of an old audio amplifier. We have a 50 kilo ohm potentiometer, also from an audio amplifier. We have a basic white LED. We have 1000 ohm resistor. We have a 100 ohm resistor, a C3198 transistor, and just some power cables. Doesn't have to be red or black. Let's get started. We are going to take the 1000 ohm resistor and we are just going to solder that onto the capacitor, the positive of the capacitor. Please make sure you get the polarity correct, otherwise it will go bang. Just going to solder that on nicely there quickly. You'll notice everything is quite stable. It's because I hot glued the capacitor and the potentiometer to the table, just for ease of working with, Then we are going to go ahead and solder the resistor to the middle pin of the potentiometer. There we go. Just going to straighten that out a little bit. Then we are going to use the transistor. Off camera, I am just simply bending the base of the transistor out of the way to make it easier to work with. And then we are going to bend the emitter pin just at a 90-degree angle, just also to make it easier to work with. Just go ahead and pre-tin that capacitor one more time. With your transistor, please solder this on as quick as you can, otherwise you might overheat the transistor and then it won't work. Believe me, I know, I've been there. Just going to bend that around, and then we are going to grab our 100 ohm resistor and we are going to just mount that onto the collector of the transistor. Just like that. Again, please be quick so you don't overheat your transistor. Very important. Now we are going to use the LED. You'll see the LED, the pins, one is long, one is short. I do this on purpose just so I know which is positive and negative. We're going to go ahead and connect the positive to the 100 ohm resistor and solder that up quickly. Just like that. Here we go, nice and strong. Then we are going to take the negative of that LED and just solder it onto the negative of the capacitor. So much memory in these wires, I'm struggling with it a little bit. There we go. Solder that onto the negative of the capacitor. Just like that. Just straighten that out a little bit, make it look neat. There we go. A little bit more. There we are. Now we are going to take the positive wire, which is the red in this case, and solder that onto the left pin of the potentiometer. And then after that, we are going to take the negative wire, which is the black in this case, and solder that onto the negative of the capacitor and LED combo. Again, you don't have to use red and black, I just use it because it's easier to work with and also so I can get my polarity correct the first time. If you don't, something goes bang and the magic smoke appears. Now we are ready to test this circuit. You'll see I've got my red and black alligator clips. This is just a normal 12 volt power supply that is off camera, powering up the circuit. You can see as we adjust the potentiometer, we can set the speed of what the LED flashes. If you set it to too low of a resistance, it will just stay frozen. But you can set it quite high and it will just slow down all the way. But if you need higher power output from that LED, let's say you want to drive a MOSFET, you can always replace the LED with an optocoupler and then drive the MOSFET directly with that. That in turn will give you high output power, high output pulses, which you can use to power up induction loads like, let's say, an ignition coil of a car, which makes a very good electric fence energizer, if I might add. And it shocks very badly, believe me, I know, been there. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing, liking and sharing. And also please feel free to leave any suggestions of future projects you would like for me to try or educate you on. But until then, take care, don't shock yourself too hard, don't blow things up, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.